What's up, guys? It's Daniel. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a review for the 2019 North Carolina Education Lottery 200 from Charlotte National Raceway. Let's get started. So how we do this is usually I go through what happened in the race, go through results, go through the playout, go through the standings, which we'll go through the standings for the Truck Series, and then we will talk about my opinions of the race. Let's start off with the race. Let's go. So we had a really crazy start to the race. Literally, Ben Rhodes jumps out in front of, jumps from 5th to 1st in the first lap and ends up leading first lap. Todd Gillen is able to pass back on lap 2, basically took the lead the next lap, got a run into turn 1, passed right back, and then he led the next 2 laps. Then Kyle Busch got by Todd Gillen on lap 5. He got a huge run off of turn 2, passes him there. While all this is going on, Natalie Decker gets into the wall and complains about getting tight and loose, even though she's driving the car, overdriving it on accident, not intentionally. She overdrove the car. And then on lap 25 of the race, caution comes out for Natalie Decker. Natalie Decker spins off of turn 2, and this would end her night. My honest to God opinion, why is she even in the Truck Series? She's been crashing nonstop. She's wrecked every race that she's ran, it seems like. It's like Thomas Scheckter 2004, even though Thomas Scheckter 2004, none of that really was his fault other than the field situation. This time she's been causing a lot of her problems. She's been involved in a lot of wrecks and things that have been her fault. She got rushed up. She shouldn't even be in the Truck Series. Nothing against her. I wish her the best luck, but she got rushed up. Hopefully she does go back down to K&N or ARCA and runs there, because she should not be in DJR. This is going to kill DJR Crossley. And it's a shame, but she's killing DJR Crossley. Pit stops would take place, but a couple guys would end up deciding to stay out. Timmy Hill, Todd Gillen, and Ben Rhodes all decided to stay out. We have a pretty crazy restart. Todd Gillen is able to take the lead at the end. Is able to take the lead on the restart. Matt Crafton gets a run into turn 3, past him on the last lap of the stage, and a really impressive pass. Gets a run off turn 3, and Matt Crafton is able to pass Todd Gillen to win stage. So like I said, Matt Crafton was able to pass Todd Gillen, one huge run off the corner, and he was able to win. So Matt Crafton was able to pass Todd Gillen. He was able to win stage number 1. Sorry about that. I was talking for a sec there. We got the caution. Some people, then those guys come to pit road, and Grant Finger assumes the lead on the restart. Grant Finger pulls away and leads the lap. Then Ross Chastain passes Grant Finger on lap 38. And then Kyle Busch on lap 41 passes all the guys right back. Takes 10 laps for Kyle Busch to go from 10th to 1st. And Kyle Busch is able to pull away, and he's able to win stage number 2. Then we have pit stops take place, and some guys like Grant Finger decide to stay out. I'm pretty sure Grant Finger restarts with the race lead on lap 68. Lap 68. Kyle Busch is able to pass him pretty much right back, and he leads the next 20 laps. Unfortunately, on lap 73, caution comes out for Cody Robar. Cody Robar got wrecked off of turn 2, ran into the outside wall, got tight, and broke the back of the car, and he spun out, and this would be the end of Cody Robar's night. Then we reached on lap 77, 78, and then on lap 79, the next caution comes out. 2 separate incidents basically take place between Gus Dean, Corbin Forster, and Angelo Rook. Rook, whatever you want to say. Gus Dean got loose and tight and spun off of turn 2. This would hurt him. He still continued after, but Corbin Forster was slowing down, and Angelo Rook just literally ran into the back of Corbin for no reason whatsoever. Literally ran into the back of Corbin. I know Kamikaze's probably not happy about that, but Corbin got ran into the back of, and he ended up. I think he still continued, or did he wreck out of the race? No, he still continued. I think. Yeah, he still continued. I was just checking the results. Sorry about that, guys. And then chaos basically assumed after that. We went green for the next few laps, and then debris off of turn 2 happened pretty much, and then we went back to green on lap lap 91, Austin Hill had the lead. And then Johnny Sauter got a huge run. Austin Hill passed him there. Then Ben Rhodes took the lead on lap 3 for the next few laps because he had to get away from Johnny Sauter. Johnny Sauter kind of hurt Ben Rhodes because Kyle Busch drove away. Kyle Busch literally drives up and passes him 3 laps later and takes off. Lap 1, the next caution comes out. Brett Moffitt, unfortunate season for Brett Moffitt. Brett Moffitt ends up cutting a tire coming off of turn number 2. Turn 2 comes pit road. Tire carcass comes off. That brings out the caution with 7 laps to go. And then Kyle Busch takes the lead on the restart. A pretty crazy wild restart. Kyle Busch takes the lead with 3 laps to go. And he is able to pull away from Brennan Poole. Yes, Brennan Poole had a charging toward Kyle Busch. But Kyle Busch is able to pull away from Brennan Poole. And Kyle Busch is able to do something. I don't know if anyone's done this before and it's swept, but Kyle Busch is able to win all 5 Gander Outdoor Truck Series races, and he goes 5 for 5 in 2019 in truck races, and he's now 6 in a row in the Gander Outdoor Truck Series. Congratulations, Kyle Busch. He won his 5th straight race in a row. So wish Kyle wasn't running trucks, but he's at least running for his own team, so there's an argument there. At least he's not running for, like, Joe Gibbs or, like, Dorsport or like, Hattori or something. At least he's running for his own team, but still. It's not good for the truck regulars when Cup guys come in and win. Just my opinion. So now let's go through the results of the race. So Kyle Busch wins. Brennan Poole second. Brennan Poole got a second-place finish in a Stephen Lane truck. In the Lane Motorsports truck. That is incredible. And major props to Brennan Poole. That truck was fast all throughout practice. And he got a second-place finish. He had a top 10 truck all night. Got a second-place finish. Great run for Brennan Poole. Stuart Friesen third. Great run for him. Great rebound, especially after running out of gas with 3 laps to go last week at Kansas. He got a third-place finish. Good run for Stuart. Ben Rhodes finishes 4th. Good. Ben Rhodes had the second best truck all night behind Kyle Busch. Best regular truck tonight. Looked like he had a really strong truck. Great run for Ben Rhodes. Matt Crafton 5th. Really good run for Crafton. Helps him the points for sure. Austin Hill 6th. He kind of started in the back and got a 6th place finish. That's a good run for him. Todd Gillen 7th. That's actually a pretty decent run for him. He just needs to build momentum off of this race and just so he can get up to where Kyle Busch is and start winning some races because I predicted he'd win and he hasn't won yet. Hopefully he can get it done soon. Anthony Alfredo 8th. How about a good run for Anthony Alfredo tonight in the 8th position? He was really not talked about that much until the end of the race. And he got an 8th place finish. That right there, my friends, is pretty impressive. Granite Finger Knife could have been a little bit better. Actually, you can't really do much better than that. Top 10 run for that team. Great run. Ross Chastain finishes 10th. Good run for Ross. He got some damage on the front on the final also on the final restart. Johnny Sauter and Chad Finley just did not go, and Ross ran into the back of Stuart Friesen because those guys decided not to go on the start for whatever reason. Harrison Burton 11th. Harrison's got to get the season going really quick. He's 11th place. He's barely in the playoffs. Todd just got a pretty decent run. Harrison better turn the season around quick. Sheldon Creed 12th, same thing. He's got to turn his season around really quickly too, or he's going to be in a lot of trouble. Got a 12th place finish, so not terrible, but could be better. Tyler Dipple 13th, awesome run for that organization. That definitely is going to help the young motorsports. It's going to help them for sure. Jesse Hill 14th, really not a non-factor for a top 10. Got a 14th place finish, so that's not bad. Could be better, but not a bad finish. Jordan Anderson 15th, consistently finishing the top 15s, it seems like every week. Great run for Jordan Anderson. I almost said Johnny Anderson. Jordan Anderson, great run for Jordan Anderson. Good run. Tim Hill 16th. That's a good run for a small team. Like he for his own team, got a 16th place finish. That's pretty good. Johnny Sauter 17th. Johnny Sauter did not have a good truck tonight whatsoever. He had a bad handling truck. Everything went wrong for Johnny Sauter. He just had another bad race. Second straight week in a row that Johnny Sauter has been having trouble. And he's one of the favorites to win the title too this year. So what's going on with Johnny Sauter recently? I don't know. Chad Finley, 18th. Yeah, he's one of 2 trucks at Ishki's. And it's a shame because he had a top 15 run going, possibly even the top 10 going. Which would have been a great run for the Finleys. Brett Moffitt, 19th. Sucks. But what can you do? He had a tire go down. He kind of ran a couple laps down. That's a shame. Corey Roper, 20th. Austin Wayne-South, 21st. Spencer Boyd, 22nd. Angelo Root, 23rd. Stephen Parsons, 24th. Corbin Forster, 25th. Gustine, 26th. Tyler Rickam, 27th. Tyler Rickam ran out of the race. He was up front early, and he fell out of the race because he got parked by his owner, David Gillen. Josh Green, 28th. Cody Robaugh, 29th. 30th. Cannon Murphy. 31st. Allie Decker. And 32nd. Finishing last is Joe Nemechek. Now let's go through the point standings. So, in the point standings, we're only going to be looking at the top 12 in the standings, in particular, because those are the 12 that matter. Grant Enfinger is the points leader. Stuart Friesen second, 15 points back. Brett Moffitt now third, 33 points back. Ben Rhodes fourth, 34 back. Matt Crafton is fifth, 37 back. Johnny Sutter sixth, 58 back. Austin Hill seventh, 67 back, and Todd Gillen 78 back in eighth. Austin Hill and Johnny Sutter are locked into the playoffs, for those of you who don't know. So those are the top 2 in the standings when it comes to playoffs. Let's look at the other 5 that actually matter, because someone else has joined the battle that actually matters. Harrison Burton is 1 point behind Todd Gillen. Todd Gillen got around him tonight, so Gillen is now a point ahead. Sheldon Creed is now 34 points back. He's got some work to do if he wants to ends up making the playoffs. Spencer Boyd Tyler Dipple's 11th. He is about 100 points out. He's got some work to do. He probably needs to win a race at this point. Same thing for Spencer Boyd. Spencer Boyd is about 20 points behind Tyler Dipple. He's got some work to do. And then Brennan Poole up to 13th in the points now. 2 points behind Spencer Boyd after a really great run. He could be an outsider looking in to be a potential playoff contender. If he can have runs like that on a weekly-to-weekly basis, he's going to have to win for sure because he did miss that. I don't know if he's eligible with... I think he has to win, and he has to be a full-time driver, I think. He withdrew from Kansas, so I think he's out in playoff contention regardless. But great run for Brendan Poole, honestly. Best run of the year for that organization. And that's all the good runs tonight. Now to give you my opinion of the race. I'm going to give this race for a truck race. Normally I'd give this race a 7. I'm going to give this for a truck race standards. I'm going to give this a 5.5. Yeah, I know that's very, very low. It's not because Kyle Busch, but Kyle Busch got like a 5-second lead at one point, and there was like a huge gap from first to third, like 10 seconds. I know that people have been saying that we shouldn't judge it off at how big a lead guy has, but when there's like they're all separated by like 4 or 5 seconds, that's kind of an issue on its own. But Kyle Busch got the win tonight, pretty much. So 5.5 out of 10 for trucks. I give it a 7, but a 5.5 for truck standards, we're going to give it a 5.5. Not a very good truck race, but a good race. Overall, I give it a 7. Overall, 5.5 for truck standards. So yeah, that's it. That's a review. No, it's a little longer than some reviews, but whatever. Want to thank you guys for watching. Congrats, Kyle Busch. Want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Turn notifications on to be notified if it goes live on my channel. Share this video out to your family and friends. Can we get 5 likes on this video? I'd really appreciate it. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links in the description of that. Also, I just released a scene cover for the song Shutting Detroit Down by John Rich. That will also be in the description as well. And also comment below your opinions of the race as well. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys.